Morning, welcome to my blog. Oops. It is the 6th of November. It was the end of Cheshvan. And I decided this morning, after I listened to a motivational tape, to focus on something else besides the news. I think you probably know the news, and so I'm going to focus on two things: food and a little bit of poetry. So we're here at the food. I'm not a big gourmet eater, but so two topics. One of them is an article: is it okay to laugh about vegans? So the editor of a very prominent food magazine, British food magazine, I don't know what it's called in English, White Rose, had to resign after he wished death to vegans and made a joke that you have to force them to eat meat. Well. So somebody asked him, do you want to do a series of, you want to write about vegan food? And the other said, thank you for the suggestion. How about killing vegans one after another? How should we capture them? How should we expose their hypocrisy and feed them meat forcefully? Shall we force them to eat steak and drink red wine? So this man is just like, it's a very extreme way of speaking, and the question is, why are vegans so hated? This is an interesting topic. First of all, in Israel, there are 5.2% of the population here, aged 18 to 64, define themselves as vegans. 240,000 people. This is a good place, by the way, for vegans to eat. And they wondered what is the next stage of politically correct. Some people thought it was extreme. The food critic of the New York Times said in Twitter, I have great sympathy for Sitwell, that's the man who said that. It was a silly email, but he shouldn't have finished his career. Vegans are not a race or a sexual tendency or any minority. They just choose to eat plants. It's okay to laugh and not lose your job. Huffington Post wrote, is there no more place for anti-vegan jokes? Washington Post wrote, a vegan wrote, we're living in an era where jokes die. There are jokes that it's better not to tell. There are things that are not an appropriate goal for humor. But till 5 minutes ago, vegans were not in the list of taboos. Vegans are not a protected status, and for a good reason. A research from 2015 showed that many people in the public view vegans in a far more negative light than atheists, immigrants, homosexuals, asexuals. So why white people hate vegans so much? One reason is guilt. Research shows that a lot of meat eaters feel morally inferior to their vegan and vegetarian friends, and they react in a defensive way that could be hostile. Another way is consuming meats in Western society is conceived as masculine, and not eating meat is like challenging the status of the patriarchal status quo. A third reason might be in the fact that they are not so militant. The vegans. A third reason may be in a militant minority in the vegan community that defines those who eat meat as murderers. Just to shed light, besides being all those reasons, I want to add another reason. I think people in general hate to be told they're wrong. So in addition to what was being said in this article, I think it's clearly eating meat is wrong on so many levels, not only moral, health-wise. Research, the China study shows clearly that meat is unhealthy. Then you have, because the animals have antibiotics, the animals receive medication, it's a leading cause for heart disease and cancer. So it's not healthy to eat meat. Besides the B12, what you can get in other ways, a plant source as well, eating meat is unhealthy. On the others, okay, ecologically, the meat industry causes 40% of the global warming, the CO2 emission by the cows. It hurts the rainforests, it hurts the production of oxygen, therefore. In Brazil, the right-wing government now is going to encourage meat industry, which is going to harm ecology. It's going to affect the entire universe, because there's the rainforest there that produce oxygen, and they're going to be uprooting trees and using the area to raise cows, and therefore the global warming will only increase, and that will cause natural disasters. It will cause a lot of problems in the world ecologically. So that's another very important reason, no? And then you have the moral reason. Animals have a lot of emotions. I mean, research done on even birds, ravens, they have such an incredibly complex brain. The size of the brain doesn't indicate intelligence. Some very, very small animals, birds, have a very complex brain, and they can make decisions, and they can think, and they have emotions, a wide range of emotions. So ignoring the fact that animals have emotions and slaughtering them is insensitive, and it's bad for people's ability to feel. If there's a rise in narcissism in human society, that's the big topic. Maybe one reason is because people choose to ignore the pain of others that are not able to defend themselves, such as animals. Whether it's murder or not, it's not even a question. Of course it's murder. You take an animal and you take its life without any reason other than you want to eat it. And in a world where you have so many choices, you can eat salads and legumes and lentils and beans and all vegetables, all sorts of vegetables. So why kill animals that are very similar to us emotionally and otherwise? No reason at all. As for the hate towards them, it comes from being a hateful person. And there is some research, I think, has been done with the correlation between aggression and eating meat. And there must be a correlation, because when you eat something, when you eat pain, when you know that what you ate was slaughtered, of course it makes you insensitive. Of course it makes you tend to be more violent. And you can see that there's only one world religion that is vegetarian, the Buddhists. And how violent are the Buddhists? There is one extreme Buddhist sect, but on the whole, most of the wars in the world are not led by Buddhists. So think about that. So of course people are always going to fight other people as long as they're aggressive, and meat definitely contributes to people being more violent, more aggressive. I mean, just look at Donald Trump. You can see his diet by the way he behaves. You can see he's not eating. Look at Barack Obama, and Donald Trump. Barack Obama is lean. He's thin. He's fit. You can see that Michelle probably advises him. When she was in the White House, she encouraged a healthy diet of vegetables and gardening and raising your own vegetables. And you can see that Donald Trump probably eats a lot of meat by the way he behaves and the way he expresses himself. So that's one issue. Then I want to talk to you about a new bakery. I love bakeries. They're not healthy. They got 3.5. It's called Pika or Fika? I'm not sure. Fika. And it's A man called Michael Rothschild, a TV producer who came here from Stockholm 10 years ago, became an expert in home baking. And he began to sell here and there, and then he started now no less than 3 branches around Tel Aviv in the industrial area of Montefiore, and the port of Tel Aviv, and the market on Friday. And now, since last week, I will definitely visit this. Not far from here in Dizengoff Street, Dizengoff 267, there will be, there's a branch called Fika. What do they sell? They sell all these, I love these types of 50 types of white flour, though I don't like white flour. They taste really good with coffee, and they give very good quality coffee, and you smell the sugar. It's very unhealthy, but you know what? You need sometimes something unhealthy. So let's see what they recommend. Kanel Bule. It's a Swedish cinnamon pastry. Then you have cardamom with hail, but it tastes like heaven. Hail is, but it tastes like heaven. And then you have saffron, Swedish saffron with white chocolate filling, and wienerbrod, a Danish pastry with chocolate and patissiere, and 3 types of salty pastries. That's what I like, with pesto, mozzarella, pine cones, and salts of the sea, with spinach, feta, with cheese and mushrooms. He says some of them did not survive till I got to the car. He said that they started with the salt. This is the food critic. I haven't been there, but it said the pastry is soft, the dough is soft, it has nice filling. The pesto mozzarella is a favorite. Most of it is based on yeast dough, very lighter than the average, and it's a wonderful option in the winter. So I'm definitely going to visit. Saffron is not typical of Sweden so much, but it's very good, and it gives it a twist. And with white chocolate makes it very unusual. It says he didn't like the hail. I know he's the only one who liked it. He said the hail is hail. I don't know, the aroma and the taste. He says it's really good with coffee. It's supposed to be empty calories, it's considered, but fika is very original and interesting. It's as far from Scandinavia to the Middle East. So definitely somewhere to go to. I love pastries, so I'm definitely going to try that out later. And there's a haiku to finish. Haikus are special poems that you have to count the vowels, the consonants. Sorry, I don't know. I forgot the term now, but I'm going to read it anyway because I need something spiritual. When I kill all the dreams, I will wake up. Wow. I will be in a different reality. I will pick stars. The moon will go to sleep and never wake up. Wow, that's weird. So haikus, you don't look at the content as much as you look at the words are just sort of whatever comes in your brain, and it has to fit a certain structure. כאשר אמית את כל החלומות, אתעורר. When I will kill all the dreams, I will wake up. אהיה במציאות אחרת, אקטוף כוכבים. I will be in a different reality. I will pick stars. הירח ישכב לישון ולא יקום עוד. The moon will go to sleep and won't wake up again. Oh, that's kind of sad. I don't know. I want to end with positive note. So I hope everybody will. This is Shosha, and this is Shosha, and this is Shelby. Shelby looks like a croissant. Please lighting up for everybody, and lots of love for me and my sketchbook and my vlog. Have a wonderful day and be very, 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 very positive. Ciao.